you to the MC, Mr. Kamaraziz, or as we call him, Mr. Mark. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and a good afternoon I wish to everyone here with us today. Also, a great deal of gratitude to Chief Fazli, who was here, our Deputy Director of Academic, and the ever so hardworking Head of English Department, Tuan Zainul binti Abu Bakar. So, in the beginning of the semester, Mr. Mark tasked us with finding a main cause for us to support. Okay, so the main cause came from personally, from my own family. An argument happened between my mother and my brother. It was quite a heated argument. I was just a bystander, I did not intervene. And something my brother did made my mother say, and I quote, "Kau tak nak jaga aku masa aku tua nanti kan?" So that part that my mother said made me really think that if no one is taking care of my mother when she gets old, she will be left at an old folks home. And of course, I would not let that happen. But yes, I see that my brother's behavior was a problem that happens in our society, and it should be highlighted upon and be told to everyone. Okay. Alright, so luckily for me, it was only an argument between my brother and my mother. However, for 65-year-old Me'ah Abdul Majid, she was not as lucky. Her own 25-year-old son bashed her in the head with a weed whacker. A weed whacker, if you know, is the one you see at the college, you know, they cut the weeds. Yeah, he worked as that, and then he bashed her in the head for. He bashed his own mother in the head for refusing to give him money. Now, this is just an example of the case that happened in the old folks home that I visited and conducted interviews in. Right. This happened in Kuantan, actually. It's a Felda plantation around here. Alhamdulillah, she is fine today. She had an internal hemorrhaging, bleeding inside her head, but she is fine now. Alright, so according to the National Institutes of Aging, likely targets of abuse are older adults with no relatives and friends nearby, or with disabilities such as dementia and Alzheimer's. Now, while I was at the old folks home that I visited, I remember specifically there was a case that happened that a penghuni, or a resident at the old folks home, at the time she was not there, she had a stroke. And then what happened was, I'm not sure if it's her children or her relatives, sent her to an old folks home, that is the place that I visited, and sold the house for money. So they took advantage of her and abandoned her alone at the home until today. That day that I visited, she is still there. It has been 2 years since that happened. Okay. Alright, now this is a growing concern because as the global population increases, the population of people aged over 60 years old would also increase. Now, the World Health Organization stated that the numbers will be around 2 billion in 2050 for people who are aged over 60 years. This rise in population in the future grows a concern of the abuse and abandonment that the elderly would face now and in the future. Now also another study done by University of Malaya here in Malaysia, 4.5% of elderly persons in rural areas experience some sort of abuse. Now this percentage rises to 9.6%, however, in urban areas. There is nearly 1 in 10 of elderly people that experience this abuse. Now, Mr. Ma also requested that our main cause satisfies a goal from UN Sustainable Development Goals, and I believe that we are achieving the goal 3. If we are able to change the mind of people, we will provide good health and well-being for all ages, that is including the elderly people who are being abused. Right, so next to the approaches that will be done by my secretary.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurnadia Mutirazali and I am the Secretary of Guardian. So I'm going to talk about the approach of our course. So to approach this problem, we search for existing campaign to support our main cause, that is to highlight elder abusement and elder abandonment. So our campaign are two, which is end loneliness and elder abandonment. This campaign also include elder abusement because at first we only want to search for end loneliness campaign. We only want to support end loneliness campaign, but as we dive into this campaign, we also found out that the loneliness also caused by parents' elder abusement. So we support these two campaigns because we want to be the voice of the elder that suffers silently, so that their fate may be changed for the better. So I think we all agree that the elder deserve to spend their golden time without thinking about their hard time, especially the elder who has been sent to the old folks home, without living with their family and just living like the other elders. So the life that the old folks live in the old folks home is totally different with the life that they are living in their own home with their children. So we are here to stop this loneliness of them and to end the abusement and also the abandonment of the elders. So so for the solution, the first activity, which is main activity, we were visited Pusat Jagaan Orang Tua Al-Ikhlas, which is located at Puchong, Selangor. The goal that we want to achieve when we visited this old folks home is we want to dive in about their story, like why they ended to be there, and also we want them to we also recorded their voice, their footage actually, so that they voices out their opinion about the old folks that living in the old folks home. And we interview some of the old folks there, the elders there, also the owner of the Pusat Jagaan Orang Tua Al-Ikhlas, which is Puan Muji. She is the owner of this Pusat Jagaan, and she supported the finance the money and the such as supply diapers, electricity, and the basic things that we should have in the old folks home. We also interview her workforce, and what we got from the interview is they actually take care of the old folks there really good, and they think that the elders there like their own parents.
Right, so we will be playing the video. It includes some of just a short summary of our interviews with the old folks and also with the owner Puan Muji. We hope you enjoy.
Orang mak itu pun saya tak tahu macam mana dia boleh. Itulah sebenarnya itulah satu-satunya anak makcik ni.
Kenapa pakcik tak duduk kampung balik sana semula? Tak tahu pula saudara itu yang masuk agak ke sini.
Contohnya saya dibawa ke sini. Lepas tu saya tak tahu ke mana, aku tak tahu apa tu. Tapi saya pun tak faham macam mana seorang anak boleh abaikan mak. Sebab bukan sebenar anak handle kes macam ni. Dia dihantar dia pun sebab anak dia sendiri dia jual rumah dia suka. Anak dia pun pernah anak dia pukul dia, hijab dia, kumur dia sampai dia tak boleh bangun sampai yang belakang bakar. Macam dia masuk sini pun saya tak berapa tahun dah dia baru boleh ambil masa. Kita kat sini ada kes yang masuk pun, ada kes yang masuk memang dengan kerenan kaki sendiri. Ada juga kes yang duduk kita kat sini penghuni 12 orang berbayar, 33 duduk cuma. Ada kes macam kes yang ada setengah ni, macam contohnya unit zakat bagi orang yang wakaf hantar kat saya penghuni, dia ni makcik ni dia dah wakafkan semua harta rumah dia, kedai dia dah dia wakafkan kepada lembaga zakat. Lembaga zakat pun tak pernah datang ziarah, cuma lembaga zakat datang dan tak datang sampai hingga hari ni, tak pernah datang ziarah makcik ni. Makcik ni duduk saya pun percuma tak berbayar pun. Dan lembaga zakat pun tak bagi dia mesin dia untuk penghidupan dia. Padahal makcik ni masih tempat saya ni zakat memang tak ada bagi. Saya tak pernah dapat, tak ada pun dapat duit zakat pun kat sini. Jadi saya tak ada duit. Saya memang kena duit saya sendiri, tak ada mesin. Tapi memang ada lah juga. Allah Ta'ala tu maha kaya kan. Ada orang datang hantar beras lah, barang makanan lah. Kadang-kadang ada orang bagi makan mi goreng lah, bagi makan nasi lemak lah, hantar kuih lah kepada penghuni saya. Itu rezeki dia. Jangan takut. InsyaAllah Allah Ta'ala takkan susah kehidupan. Tak adalah kita jadi orang kaya-kaya, tak adalah. Tapi Allah Ta'ala tak susah-susahkan kita. Saya kalau kita bersedekah kepada orang pun, kita jangan takut kita akan jadi miskin. Tidak, saya Allah Ta'ala akan lipat gandakan lagi rezeki kita. Jangan takut. Jangan takut jadi apa-apa kerana bersedekah. Kenapa aku boleh abaikan? Itu pun dia tak boleh henti hati dia untuk ingat satu benda. Dia masih di rumah, mak dia belum meninggal pun.
Jadi kalau dia rasa masalah individu tu masalah masyarakat kita. Contohnya macam dia kalau dia dari kecil tak didik dengan ada lah benda terjadi ke, ataupun masyarakat macam dia bekerja ke, patut dia mereka
mak dia seorang ibu memang akan mendidik anak dia cara yang paling bagus untuk dia jadikan dia seorang insan yang sangat baik, sangat terpuji sifat dia kan. Macam mana pun ibu bapa mesti didik anak dia untuk yang terbaik lah, untuk jadi insan yang sangat baik, insan yang cemerlang. Tapi kadang-kadang bila dia berkahwin, dia dipengaruhi oleh isteri itu, dipengaruhi oleh suami itu, kadang-kadang dia jadi orang yang berubah daripada pendirian itu. Dia lupa lah semua. Mak dah jauh lah. Mak dah jauh dah.
tak duduk lah mak.
Itu yang jadikan dia tak ingat mak. Tapi saya pun tak faham macam mana seorang anak boleh abaikan mak. Padahal mak dia lahir dia besarkan dia dengan penuh kasih sayang kan. Tapi saya tak tahu macam mana dia boleh tak boleh hargai apa pengorbanan mak. Saya pun begitu. Saya baru 1 tahun tapi pengalaman dia lah. Saya pun tak tahu, selalunya baca je ni tempat mendapat orang-orang tua. Macam mana ni buatnya, saya kata. Saya tak tahu. Apa kalau saya kena satu hari saya diserang.
Teruk ni sebelum datang. Muka rakyat. Rakyat. Lepas tu saya pecah. Tapi saya duduk pengalaman, saya duduk di sini 3 hari. Alhamdulillah, saya tak tahu ya. Yang betul tu dah cair dah, yang pecah tadi. Tapi saya kan kenapa saya ni? Ni rasa lain lah muka. Kira lah yang sini duduk sini. Yang sini duduk sini. Muka saya. Lepas tu saya dah macam mana saya ni. Lepas tu satu hari saya duduk tidur, semua dah okey. Okey biasa seperti biasa. Sudah tu perut saya pun dah kering dah. Ya, ni.
Pengalaman saya daripada duduk di rumah seorang-seorang, lebih baik duduk di sini. Pergi sikit kawan ramai. Kat rumah tak ada orang, duduk seorang semua dah tak ada kan, semua dah pergi kerja. Anak pun tak ada dah, semua tak ada anak dah.
Ini saya nak masuk sini pun dia pun tak tahu.
Macam mana pakcik? Okey, dia tak tahu kan. Macam mana pakcik boleh masuk sini?
Yang masuk anak saudara tadi tu.
Dari mana?
Daripada ambil handphone. Dari handphone ada pandang nak buka tempat-tempat dia. Itu dia.
Dia hantar pakcik
Dia
sini.
hantar di sini.
Kenapa pakcik tak duduk kampung? Balik sana semua.
Tak tahu pula anak saudara tu yang masuk agak ke sini. Tak tahu dia tak ada. Tak suruh saya balik ke sana pula.
So, apa perasaan makcik-makcik bila orang datang melawat pakcik-makcik buat aktiviti semua? Semoga tekan semangat.
Alright, so thank you very much. So this is just a small summary of our time spent with them, and you know, it was not long. It was only for a day that we recorded all of this. Although the experience is something that I will never forget. It made me reflect internally, and it will forever change me. So if you are interested to watch more of the interviews, we will post it on our YouTube. You follow on our Twitter and Instagram, that is SOC Guardians. And so we have done our part. And now it is your turn. Thank you.